Hello everybody, Leoben here. I'm playing the Isle Evrima. This is the newer version of the Isle. Alright, here I have my fully grown adult Triceratops. Hiding in a big bush. He was already standing up. Okay. Get up. I'm low on food. I'm going to have to start sniffing around for something to eat. There it is. Let me adjust this volume. I actually like the music in the game. He'll sniff around. Let's see if there's something to eat. Nothing to eat. Oh, I'm gonna have to start moving. Let's move towards the migration area, I guess. I found out that if you hold E here and forage for gastroliths, it, I don't know if it resets your diet, but it allows you to eat so that you can fulfill other dietary needs. So maybe it makes you hungry. Right now I have a perfect diet. My growth rate is increased and lots of other things have increased. So I'm healthy. Healthy Triceratops. Just move very slowly. I don't know if I'll be able to get over this mountain range. How did I even get up here? I'm pretty sure I was hanging out down by the water there, so let's go back down. The one good thing about herbivores is you really can't starve, because even if I get to 0 hunger, as long as there's grass around, I could graze. Graze will only fill my hunger bar to the very bottom. And then my diet will become bad because all he's eating is grass, nothing good. But I've been an adult here for a little while. I'm kind of looking for some action, so I'm gonna wander. I'm gonna try to find some food, and I'm gonna try and find some carnivores and see what they do. It took quite a while to grow this dinosaur. It took, I'd say, I didn't time it, but I'd say maybe 8 hours. Possibly longer, maybe shorter. I did it in maybe 3 or 4 sessions of playing for at least an hour. Oh, there is either a Maya. As an adult, she loses her stamina pretty quickly. What is that? It's a Maya. I don't think I'm supposed to hang around near her. This is an official server. I don't know the rules or if there are any rules, but normally the Triceratops and the Hadrosaurs, like the Maya, don't really like each other. This might be a popular spot here, but there's only... Does it show how many people on the server from here? I forget how to check who's on the server. When I logged in, when I logged in, I think there was 60-something people. It's the NA East 7 server. Here, I'm going to graze. You can do it while you're walking really slowly. For some reason, you can't spin the camera. It might be... a mechanic in the game they've done on purpose. Since your head is down in the grass, you can't really look up and see predators coming or anything. But that's the most I'm going to get out of that. Alright, so I might as well go down to the water and see if there's something to drink. Or I meant see if there's Dinosuchus, like the big alligator. That's really what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the water, I'm looking for trouble. There's some graphical glitches going on back there by the fence. Overall, the game looks pretty good. The only adjustment I made is I made volumetric sky. Really don't know if there's a difference from the static because nothing's moving up there. I don't know why I'm in the back. Let's move up. There we go. You can't see me because I'm in a shadow. I'm in the, oh, here we go. Had to reconfigure my OBS. I have a lot of hours in this game. Between this and the original, the legacy version, I have a lot of hours. Probably not the most, but one of the highest one of the most hours on Steam in my collection. I used to play this a lot. I just think it's fun growing dinosaurs. Even if it's boring. It may seem boring because a lot of times you're hiding, you're just kind of chilling in a bush. But then when there's action, there's other players around. You want to be able to eat and drink, but you've got to move around, you've got to be quiet, you've got to be cautious. So I usually play solo. In a group of Triceratops, no one's going to mess with you. You're pretty safe. At least if there are rules, because when I played on the private servers with rules, there were herd limits and things like that, so there was no like zerg of dinosaurs moving across the map killing everything. This looks like it's something to eat, but I don't think it is. Like this flower right here. I just heard a baby Dinosuchus. And that's a big one. They're there. It's the one good thing about being a trike. You can go down and take a drink, and your horns are sticking into the water where they're going to try and attack you. So, not the most ideal target for those guys. To be honest, I think the dinosaur I'm most afraid of are the raptors. Because they get on me and they cling on me, then I have to like buck them off, and it's hard to do. I don't even know how to do it. I think it's the alternate attack button, maybe the right mouse. This is the furthest away I can get from the dinosaur. There's no like really long zoom. It's pretty much you're on a top. There's some food. Let's go across there and eat. Gonna have to cross the water, and that might be an issue. I think before I do that, let me rest up, get full stamina. So this is a chill game. Like you often have to do this. You have to kind of just sit, rest, look around. It's good that it's a very pretty game, although the graphics are not optimized. Like there's a lot of glitches. She doesn't get her stamina back too quick either. So my preferred food, I guess I'm in Highlands? Maybe not. Maybe I'm not in Highlands. What would be down here? Fiddleweed and jungles. Is this grassland? Could be agave. Sunchoke flowers. Papaya in jungles. Brazil nuts. Pumpkin. I found a pumpkin once. It looked really out of place. In fact, I think that's what that is across the river there. There's a pumpkin. I was never very good at PvP in this game. I'd say I was best with the smaller dinosaurs, with the Utahs and the Dilophosaur from Legacy. They did bring in the Dilophosaurus in Evrima, but I really haven't tried it. That's probably going to be the next dinosaur I play. I've been on a herbivore kick, so I've just been playing mostly Mayas. This is my first Triceratops. My first try, I made a meat or two adult. But if I'm going to die, it seems like the perfect way to do it, trying to cross this water here. Let me see if this is the narrowest place. Let's just go. Let's just go across the water. I'm defenseless here right now, so if they wanted to try and eat me, I don't think even the biggest Deinosuchus in this river could grab me and pull me under. Eat this pumpkin. Well, that didn't give me very much. Would it be better if I grab it? Let's try to grab it. See, she's got it in her mouth there now, and you can just eat it. I think this is the type of thing where I'm going to have to eat a whole bunch of them in order to get food. I barely see the thing moving. That's it. There was more. I really should have grazed up to the max that I could graze and then eaten. That would have been the smart thing to do. These bigger trees should give me more food. Yeah, now I see it moving. But that's it. I think it's gone. So I have mutations. I unlock 3 of them. Right when you begin the game, you get one. So I took hypervigilance, increases camera angles when eating and drinking, and increases your footsteps of audio of others. So audio footsteps of others are louder. Then I unlocked truculency, which bucking has a higher chance to dismount latched animals. That's what I was talking about before. Certain predators, they'll be smaller than me, for sure, but they could latch on, and they could just keep biting and doing damage to me while they're on me, and I can't really do much but try to buck them off. And then I took efficient digestion. Your food drains more slowly. I'm not sure if that was a good choice. I kind of rushed into that one. There's probably better ones. There's a whole list of mutations they added to the game that add customizability to your dinosaur. I don't know if did I lock the FPS at 144? Yeah, I did. Why would I do that? Just turn that off. Yeah, there you go. I can't tell the difference between 144 and 170 or whatever it is, but why limit? I'd like to know how hot the computer's running. It's not that hot. It's actually pretty cool. Should I walk past that food? Oh, okay, it's this way. I mosey on over. That's what I do, I mosey. Very good ping on this server, stuck at 30. So for some reason, I think the CA servers, which I'm guessing stands for Canada, those are very low. That might be in Toronto or someplace. I'm guessing because it's Eastern, that would be Eastern Canada, and I'm on the eastern side of the United States. The ping is even better than the NA servers most of the time. But this is an NA server. You can sniff out food while you're walking. This is slow motion walking. You can press Z and kind of creep. I think this is when you're trying to not make a lot of noise, but as a Triceratops, I'm making big footfalls either way. Let's see if there's a difference. Now I'll do normal walking. That actually sounds less loud. Is this food? See, the game is putting the food down by the water, trying to get the Deinosuchus some action. Come at me, bros. I want to get into my first fight with my trike. Could I stomp with a trike? I used to be able to stomp as bigger dinosaurs could just stomp their feet, and if like smaller dinosaurs got underneath you, you'd crush them. It would be like a one hit. It'd be like a one shot if you got him in the head. Let's see what right mouse button does. Oh, it does nothing. Okay. There's left mouse. Whoa. Okay. No, he's doing something. Those are my two different attacks. Wait. I didn't know I could do this. Look, I'm going sideways. I can back up? How? This is like, I'm in fight mode now. It's good that I did this. I had no idea. I thought only Dibbles could do this. In Legacy, they added this to the Diablosaurus. How do I get out of it? Could I always do this? Yeah, let me lie down. Maybe it'll reset. Getting dark. When it gets dark, there's a key to improve your night vision. All it does is make the whole game lighter. I like the old night vision better. Yeah, I'm back to my normal movement. So that must be breeding ground with the eggs there. And that is like the migration area with the little footsteps. Yeah, there's no food here. I have not done breeding with any other dinosaur besides the Bipiosaurus. And that was a long time ago when breeding was first introduced, and it was really a pain. And I know they've made changes to it, but I don't know which. I haven't been keeping up with any of the patch notes or anything. Just kind of play it and figure it out. This is just a rock. I'm going to turn on my night vision. Might be a little too early for it, but it's just a rock. So it just brightens up the whole game. So my first mutation allows me to look in a 180-degree arc just about when I'm drinking or eating. Normally, when you're drinking like this, your dinosaur could really only see like this far or this far. So you can't see who's coming up behind you. Now I can see a lot more. So it's an advantage. I'm not sure if it was a great choice, but whatever. Is she drinking? Because, I don't know, I'm not filling up my water. Let's try it again. Yeah, she's drinking. If I was a Deinosuchus, I would attack as I turned around. Get me from behind. I would like to go that way and check it out, but the mountains seem like a barrier I'm not going to be able to cross. And that fence, of course, is another barrier. What I'm going to do now is bring up the map, see if I can put it on screen. Oh wait, something's happening. That's another... It's one of those, what do you call them? I don't remember the name of those guys. They ram at things with their head. Packy, we'll call them Packies for short, but I don't know how to say their full name. Alright, the map is called the Gateway Isle map. Do I bring it over here and then maybe... Should be able to see that, right? I'm just going to copy my location, paste it in, and that's where I am, by North Lake. So why don't I just follow this river down? Follow the river down to the south and see what happens here. There's plenty of water. Obviously, I have to find food. There's a man-made dock here. Interesting. Okay, I have all these other windows open that you probably didn't see that. The map is behind all these windows. How do I just capture that? Is that what you see when I bring it to the front? You should just see this now, right? And when I go back to the Isle, I think that's when it gets screwed up. Let me just go back to that. I don't know how to do other screens. I'm such a noob. Alright, let's walk a little bit in the dark. There is no auto walk. I remember in the past I used to take a die, a 6-sided die, and then something heavy and leading the die on the key, on the W key, and then just get up, get a drink, and just have my dinosaur walk from one place to the other. I've had it backfire on me where I've had like big dinosaurs walk off a cliff or something, but you know, sometimes you just gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go, and your dinosaurs gotta get places too, so. And this is the speed at which we move at. Believe it or not, this is top walking speed. I could run, but there's that stamina thing. So the game does still get pretty dark here. You can see here, I can barely see where I'm going right now. Food right here. Perfect. Oh man, I started grazing. And I saw it actually makes your food go down. Carbs, protein, and lipids are my diet. Now I have 26% carbs, 13% lipids, 10% protein. You can see what it's like in the dark without night vision. Pretty dark. When I was just a baby, when I just started the game as a trike, I ran right into a pack of Carnos. There must have been 5 of them. and they were going crazy looking for food. They were killing everything in their path. I knew I was in trouble because I saw, you know, meat when I used my senses. I saw dead dinosaurs and meat all over the place, so I knew they were predators. And I just got lucky. I had to eat, so I had to move. I couldn't just sit and hide and wait for them. And anyway, they weren't going anywhere. They were I was in a plain, like a grassland area. There weren't too many places I could find cover. I waited till dark, and then I moved down to this little pond, got a drink, and went over this little bridge and just kind of got away from them. But at one time, I think it was during the night, they got really close to me. Two of them like were right next to me. Didn't see me. Thank goodness. But that's the fun of the game. That to me is the fun of the game. When you could, you know, escape carnivores, or if you're the carnivore, if you could successfully hunt your prey. They did add AI dinosaurs, or not dinosaurs, AI food for the carnos, like chickens, like rams and boars. And I heard they're going to add AI dinosaurs, like the T-Rex. I don't know if the T-Rex is going to be a playable dinosaur, but I heard a rumor a while ago that it might be an AI dinosaur that probably everybody is going to want to avoid. I'd kick its ass. Trikes can kick its ass. Got the big horns. Can't really see the horns because every time I turn to look at the horns, she turns her head. There we go. I'll run out my stamina until I get to 50% about. There's a corno. What is it? That's definitely a predator. Let's head over towards him. See what happens. Probably not supposed to be doing this. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll make some noise. Unless if I'm talking to a group mate. Because they'll hear that. That guy definitely hears that. It's either a carno or it might be a what's that other dinosaur? Ceratosaurus. Okay, now he sees me. Let's get on the road. Always good to have big rocks to put behind me. Not sure if he wants anything to do with me. Taunt him just a little more. I don't want to go directly over to him because that's like something that it's an official server, so I don't know if it's against the rules, but it's really not frowned upon, like when herbivores go to try to kill carnivores. Unless it's a thing like, you know, they're protecting their young or protecting their lair or whatever. He's right there. He sees me. He's right there in the grass. I see him. probably the best feature added to the new version of Isle is the Alt button that allows you to look around. They didn't have that in Legacy. You had to mess around with your WASD keys and then move the mouse around it. Like this. Not as smooth. Here I could just keep my finger on W, hit Alt, and now I'm just moving around the mouse. This looks familiar. This looks like a place that I was when I was little. But that's just a little trike. Move over towards the breeding ground this way. I'm supposed to be following... Aren't I supposed to be following the river? What's the plan? What's that? What was that? What's that thing? What is that thing? What is that? I've never seen that before. Is it like a nest? Okay, it got hot in here. Let me just keep on making noise. Once I get too fully grown, it gets a little less interesting to play. Especially as a trike, which is intimidating to a lot of dinosaurs. Unless they're in packs, like if that Ceratosaurus was in a big pack, they may have come after me. If they were hungry. There was food there on the ground, so... Look at this. I've never seen this wall. I haven't been here. This is the end of the river. Check my map quick. Oops. You click on asset location, gives you your coordinates to paste into the interactive map. Okay, I got pretty far down. Just keep following the road. Oh, what's going on over there? Just charge through this archway with reckless abandon. I've never been here. Any humans in here? size of a soda dispenser compared to me. You can't even fit me in one of their cargo containers. I'm huge. Look at this, I'm a chunk. Yeah, but good luck fit me in there. No way. Oh, who's that? That's the Cerata. Followed me. It's a little one. It's not a full grown either. I can tell by the size now, and I can tell by the sound it made. It's more laid back and chill playing an herbivore because of like what I said about the grazing. If I'm a carnivore, I'm constantly on the hunt, it seems. Like I'm always looking for food. So it's more like white knuckle. You have to really be on your game. I think I came through that door. Yeah. Look how cool that looks. Ah. My mother-in-law cooked dinner, thank goodness. Didn't feel like doing that. Let's graze on this. A little bit of grass right here. No, they're not gonna let me graze it. Oh, okay. Here we go. It's getting light out. Sort of getting on the right track to get to the migration area. It's over there to the east? West. It's to the west. No food anywhere. It seems like she recuperates her stamina even just from walking, which is good. You don't have to lie down. What's this thing? Is that like one of those things from the first game? Looks like it, doesn't it? I forget the name of the little dinosaur. That's food for that little Cerata behind me. Still following me? Directly to the migration area. Let's do that. I've done it before. I've been there with several dinosaurs, and sometimes it's food, sometimes it's not. And I usually don't see any other dinosaurs there, so I'm not sure the purpose of this. Definitely not a fast dinosaur. All right, I think I'm going to park it here. I'll continue on my quest to find trouble with this dinosaur another time. Probably the next time I log in will be with a pterodon, maybe, or maybe even a raptor. Let's see. But, yeah, she goes to sleep now, right here in the middle of the road. She starts snoring after a while, catching her disease. There she goes. Alright, it's been the Isle Evrima. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.